All right. Hello. What's up, y'all? Test test. All right, let me set up this. All righty. You ready? Hello, hello. What is up, my dears? I am your favorite purple lady, Amethyst Lady, and we are back with another awesome stream. We are playing Diablo today, and we are gonna have a very, very good time playing. This will be a shorter stream only because of the fact that I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I have had a migraine all day, but I wasn't gonna not stream because I want to see how you all are doing and I want to celebrate season 2 with you all. So we are here and we're gonna bring old bedtime buddy into the fold as well, and we're gonna play some Diablo. You feel me? You feel me? A couple quick things. For Cyberpunk Phantom Liberties, we did officially finish. You can find the rerun on YouTube, and sometimes I'll be playing the rerun, for AKN After Darks, overnights. And we will finish with like the Phantom Liberties ending when, next time we get a chance. But we're going to be playing Diablo. The season started. We're going to be playing on the Eternal Realm because of the fact that I need to recall some things, see how some things have changed, and I haven't finished theorizing my new bleed build for season 2 based on everything that's happening or that changed or what have you. But all right, so let me one more thing. So we will be playing Tekken 8, the closed beta test this weekend. So fingers crossed we get a Steam key. Otherwise, we'll be playing on PlayStation. The sound quality might not be the best for the microphone for that. Whereas if I get a Steam key this time, then we'll have all the bells and whistles of our normal streams. Okay. All right. I knew I was forgetting something. Please forgive. Some wires are crossed today because of the migraine, so doing the best I can. But let me go ahead and figure this out. Got a couple things to figure out, actually. We're gonna do this. That should give us Diablo. Yep, there we are. Hello. And we also need to do that. Okay. And we need to bring Bedtime Buddy in. Hello. Okay. Let me make sure you sound good. May I have a test?
Sound good to us.
I'm gonna just say yes. It's fine.
I
All right.
fixed the audio on my side too.
Oh yeah.
We good now though.
Okay. Okay. I think we're good. Oh, you can do exclamation point build if you want to follow along with this season's build. Because yeah, like I said, I'm gonna be. Well, I don't know if I said it earlier. I'm gonna be doing a bleed build this season. It's the season of blood, so I think a bleed build is quite appropriate. Gonna be using Barb, and might not use an axe, might use a sword. I'm still debating, but for now we're gonna go on my OG Eternal Realms character. Good old Laura Lane. Let's get it started. Also, you can get this game on Steam now. I am playing on the Steam version, so this is actually really, really cool. All right, I think there's a world boss here soon.
Hey, correct me if I'm wrong, but we used to like smash like regular dungeon, right?
Yes,
Like one shot everything type smash.
just about.
All right, these guys are I can't fall asleep at the wheel.
You went in one by yourself?
Yeah, I'm in a regular, not a nightmare dungeon, just a regular Joe Schmo. I just wanted to kind of walk in and hit things, see how it feels. And
Well,
it
you
felt
used
good
to
outside
one-shot
the
him.
dungeon.
Yeah.
Now that I'm in one, it's taking some doing.
Yeah, you used to one-shot him. I used to bleed them out. But I need to test this out anyway. Can I join you?
Yeah.
All right, let me find you. Okay, this is good. All right, we're gonna test the Steam to Blizzard client connection. There shouldn't be any issues because you need a battle.net account either way.
I feel like my autos used to hit 12K,
12K?
anywhere from like 12 to 15, but now they're hitting like 6 and 7.
Mm.
I don't know why 12 is in my mind, but I feel like I used to hit 12.
Low on fury. I'm not ready.
Okay.
I'm thinking you do nightmares all the way up to like what, like nightmare 50 or 40 or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
I don't think there's any way I'd be able to do nightmare anywhere near that number right now. I've missed so many patches. I don't know how many times they've nerfed this character.
I'm out of fury.
That's exactly why I made the suggestion that I did earlier. Yeah, like my bleeds are doing well. I just need to refine it, but I think I'm gonna refine it during this season with everything that I've learned, and I'll be a-okay, hopefully.
I need more fury.
I'm reminded of what the death flow was for what led to a hiatus with this game. I recall they had did a patch, and then me, you, and Chuck went to go do a level.
It was a
That would have been
nightmare
a
dungeon.
and yeah, it would have been a walk in the park for us. And then when we did it, we could barely get past the first room,
Yeah, we got slumped.
Fury.
and it was all because of the patch. And that's what made. I don't want to speak for you, but that's what made me stop playing.
Right.
I'm not ready.
So I'm wondering if what I'm experiencing right now is just a continuation of that. Like maybe that just never got changed. It just stayed like that.
Well, I can tell you that I feel pretty good. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, my bleed is doing what it does. Oh,
I'm out of fury.
watch out. It was up for a hot minute though.
What was?
My bubble.
Ready.
Yeah, like I'm. Look at this. I'm just getting off on this
I'm low
shaman,
on fury.
and I kill him.
I'm not ready.
Yeah, I'm doing okay. So if anything.
I'm not ready.
Whoa, that's a lot of stuff.
What's in there? So many numbers and shit. I can't see what we're hitting.
Yeah, it was something that was like bleeding or something like that. I don't know. It was fire and poison and stuff.
I need more fury.
Shoot, where's the thing? I'm trusting y'all this time, Diablo. I'm trusting you.
I'm afraid.
We can trust the bubbles a little more now.
They fixed it.
I have tested it. It seems like it's fixed. But I'm just not gonna roll with the bubble next this season, so
Do you recall if puncture got nerfed?
Maybe?
Need more fury.
Maybe a little? I don't quote me on that. I'm sorry. There's some other things down this way. Follow me, I'll protect you. Money. Chest? Oh, okay.
I'm afraid.
Oh, that's your shadow. I was like, who is that?
I was wondering what it was too.
I need more fury.
Yeah, it looks like my puncture capping out at like 6.8.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I had some video of how much damage I was doing before.
I think it. I mean, I have the stream VOD on my channel.
But it would have like, it wouldn't include my numbers, right?
I don't know if it would, but it would probably, you'd probably be like talking about it. Oh, you're all the way over there. Oops. I'm sorry. I'm on the way. Help is on the way. I went the completely wrong way.
That
Oh. Well, shit. You didn't
she,
need me.
she took like, she
My
took a while to
burden
kill
is
that.
too great.
Hmm.
For it to not be a nightmare, you know.
Hmm.
Now he did drop a legendary for what it's worth. I don't think those guys used to drop anything before.
Hmm. Oh, you can buy another storage slot now, I believe.
That
Another
says
storage tab.
850 item power.
Oh, okay. So the top item power now is 950. Let me make sure. I posted it in the Discord.
Did that just start today?
Yes. It's
Mm,
925. 925.
something to think
Hmm?
about. That's something to think about.
Mm-hmm.
That means that the power ceiling has moved north.
Yes.
And this bow, 850 item power, also has crit and vulnerable. This would have been a great find pre-patch. I wonder if it's still a great find now. Huh. Interesting.
Lot to think about, right?
Yeah, some of the stuff I was holding on to before is probably weak now. If it's like 150 plus power underneath the max.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I guess we out of here. So you prep up for the world boss. You'll be in like what, 10 minutes or something?
Something like that. I like the loading screen.
Yeah, who was that in a row?
No, that's me and you.
Oh no, you got a different loading screen than I did though.
Oh wow. Oh, it tells you world boss spawning soon. There's a helltide up. We Gucci.
It must be a new helltide. 52 minutes.
Yeah.
World boss is in 7.
Yes. You want to test our might?
Oh, the world boss, yeah.
Well, not just the world boss, but go into the
Oh, you want to go to the helltide first?
why not?
Okay.
Heading to Girandi. I don't know where the chest is. So. I forgot you had gotta have like all this stuff up.
I was about to say, is John not working no more?
All right, they can't be that bad. It actually shows you what they are on the map, like what the chests are on the map now. The only thing it's not gonna show you is where the mystery chest is. So that's nice.
Can't be trapped alone. Game deep.
Which one did you teleport to?
I'm still in kill shot. Heading out now.
We don't have enough fury.
Oh, okay. Y'all hurt. Also, I have learned that having negative resistances is not good. Oh my gosh. They killed me so quick.
The regular helltide, huh?
Ooh, man. Well, an ancestral axe. Okay. I think a druid like spawned in on me and then everything died around them. So I gotta go get my stuff. Thank you, Sir Druid.
I must wait.
I appreciate you. Yeah, he came around and everything died. I'm like, oh. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. And that ain't happening right now. Crap. But I just have to adjust some things. Also, I think my armor might be cracked. Me armor might be cracked.
I'm gonna head up to the world boss.
Okay.
I gotta use the bathroom and all that real quick before it starts up.
Yep,
So
you're
I'm just
fine.
wait in the pit. And then you could report to me when you're ready.
That sounds good. Yeah, I'm just gonna go kill things, let things drop, sell them, make money, so on and so forth. Also, there are stashes in everywhere with a waypoint now.
Good.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I just bought another stash slot. I don't really have like time to look at all this stuff, so I'm just gonna like,
I bought the slot and then I was like, oh, this is gonna be a project, so I just walked away.
yeah. I don't really have time for this, so
Ashava. It's been a while.
yeah. Good old Shaba.
All right, I'll be back. I'm gonna hit the bathroom.
Yep. So I should get swords. So I should keep the swords. I'm trying to like look at everything I've learned, everything that I know, and go from there. There are at least 5 close enemies. stun them for 4 seconds. Interesting, but no. Definitely kept that for a reason, but I can't remember why I kept it. This is for ground stomp. And this was for barrier. That's sacred. And this was max thorns, but I'm not gonna do anything with thorns, so it's kind of
Got the
fruitless.
score to settle?
Now, I'm not doing anything with
Good luck,
thorns.
outsider.
Might as well just not even keep it. I gotta remember thingy things. Gotta remember stuff. Oh, I need to repair my stuff as well. Who do I talk to for this? You?
Be
No,
careful
you're
out
a
on the
vendor.
skids.
Is it you? Yes, you will repair for hefty fee.
I'm not ready yet.
Doom, 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 doom. Give me that. Give me that too. Mm-hmm.
I need more fury. I'm afraid.
Effigies. Did they do it? Is it dead?
I'm not ready.
1 minute for Sava.
1 minute? Crap. Alright.
I think your food had like a small explosion in the microwave. I had to clean it up real quick.
Really?
Yeah, not too messy.
Kinda crazy. Where is this thing? Hey, stop disappearing. We don't need that right now.
I'm not ready.
I could feel the because just this little bit of playing that's seen my bar increase to almost the first block, in which it would not have gotten that far before for sure.
Exactly.
Also, I might be on the headphone market pretty soon.
I'm afraid.
Really?
Yeah, these are almost done. Every now and then my left ear just doesn't work right now.
Ah, okay.
Rashava's spawning right now.
Okay. I'm almost. Alright, oh crap. Alright, I'm on the way. Where's on the way? Crap. Coming. I'm almost there.
Teleport to me, huh?
I just forgot how I have to go to a main city to teleport to you.
Portal would have been at the town.
Yeah. It wasn't at the town I was in.
Don't have enough fury. I'm afraid.
Crap, I can't res them.
Huh?
There's someone dead. I cannot res them.
I must wait.
Come on.
Not ready.
Mm-hmm.
I must wait.
Let's go. I will take that, thank you. And this and this and that.
My bags are full.
My bags are full.
Did you get exquisite blood?
Yes. I don't know why it's saying my bag is full.
So I'm like, what bag does it go to for my bag to be full? Oh,
Hmm.
something it goes into consumables.
Oh boy, I think it might. Okay, this is not a problem. Drop that. Take that. Used an ancient seat within the darkened way and fracture peaks to summon a powerful enemy. Requires 9 collected from world bosses and legion events. So legion events are gonna give us the stuff that drops, so we can, you know, kill the bosses that we want to kill. That's pretty much what it's saying. Easy peasy.
My bags are full.
I wish I could see like the rank of the sigil. Okay. Well, that was easy. That's 921. Rare two-handed axe. There's still much power to gain. Fire resistance. Lucky hit. 30 strength. 40 all stats. I need to do compare. Oh, so that's better. That's a bigger power jump. But, oh, well, it's just better. It has strength on it. So I would re-roll that to get strength. It's not bad. This I cannot use. This I cannot use. $866. Okay. 30 strength. Attack speed. Hold up. Okay. Yeah, I can't do nothing with that either. Can't do nothing with that either. World boss spawning soon in Skoskland? Is what it said?
A different boss?
I don't know. Maybe it's given the same boss message. There's a gathering legions that begins in 3 minutes here, where I just put my mark. Chance to get more stuff.
I have weapons for any engagement.
I'm just gonna put this in my stash. Got a lot of stuff to go through.
I should have did some inventory before we started. But it's kind of hard to tell because I don't know, like, a lot of the stuff I was holding on to might not even be worth holding on to anymore.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna head up to that gathering legions.
I'm on the way there too.
I can't do that here.
I love this horse. I'm so glad I bought it.
Not while I'm in town.
Now I just need the right barbarian look to go with my horse, and I'm good. I wish the horse was bigger, but oh well.
How's it feeling so far? Are you feeling more powerful, less powerful?
I feel pretty powerful. Maybe more, but it's hard to tell because I can still die. But I think with the season and eventually like re-speccing some things, I should be in a really good spot. Like I've learned that I put too much into things that don't matter in the long grand scheme of things.
Yeah. I know I was saying I would go off rogue if we do a new character, but I'll probably do another rogue.
Yeah, like the biggest thing I might change is having my main slashing weapon be a sword so I can use Fields of Crimson as opposed to using an axe, but I haven't completely made that decision yet. That's probably what I'm gonna do though. It started. Oh, I forgot to use a potion.
As soon as
Gotta
you said it
use-
started, I realized we told the flame. Told the flame.
Oh.
I'm not ready.
Yeah, like, for instance, with a bleed build, you probably shouldn't use overpower because it doesn't do anything.
But you feel like you shouldn't use overpower?
When you're using bleed, you can't overpower a bleed. And for Barb, you only have a 3% chance to get an overpower anyway, unless you go for a very specific build. So it's not worth having an overpower on if you're gonna run bleed. But also with some things that they've changed, they definitely made bleed a bit more lucrative.
Damn, not being able to hear all of my left ears.
I'm a fool.
They're getting on your nerves.
Yeah, because both you and the game are playing through my right ear, and you know how Diablo is. Sound effects.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to be able to hear. Okay, well, we're gonna have to fix that.
That is
What's
an
this?
expensive feature.
Eh. We'll get it done. It's about time anyway.
Yeah, I've had these for like 7 years.
At least, yeah.
This is my first content creator project. Getting my logo.
I'm not ready.
Yeah.
Before people were doing things like this. Way before people were doing things like this.
Yeah. BTB senpai.
A very long time before we were doing stuff like that. People didn't really catch on to that like 5 years after.
Yep. Uh-oh. Okay, they have not fixed that. But that's okay. I'm not going to be using that on the next time. It was working until it stopped working.
I'm down too.
Yeah, I'm just going to revive. Got
I
you,
went for the
baby.
laptop. Are you still down?
No, no. I rezzed. I helped res you. Yeah, I'm just gonna...
I'm not ready.
My defense is just gonna be fortified. So that way I don't have to rely on the bubble. I can just sit there and tank it.
I think at the end of the day, you're gonna have your resistance, and I'm interested to see like where people will stick power with this new need to build resistance.
Yeah, well, I already was gonna do resistant to cold because I do not like cold. Okay.
I'm afraid.
That's what I'm talking about.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I appreciate that.
Got a Paragon point. I'm even
I
gonna
don't-
end up like respeccing these.
Armor that I don't think existed before. It's called Soul Brand.
Mm-hmm.
As your healing potion no longer heals instantly. Instead, it grants a barrier for 200% of the healing for 4 seconds. While you have a barrier, you gain 18% damage reduction.
Interesting.
I mean, does nothing for rogue, but it might be interesting if you're like an inside fighter
Mm-hmm.
that has a barrier build, inside fighter barb or something.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't have a I'm not gonna run barrier this time, so
I guess it could be okay for an inside fighter rogue if you're like more of the pokey type.
mm-hmm. Pokey.
Pokey.
All right, let's see what else is up.
The helltide is still up for 28
Alright.
minutes.
I guess we're going to the helltide.
You said they doing one-hitter quitters there?
It's been kind of, I got clapped. I ain't even gonna lie. Yeah, your girl got clapped. That's all right though. I'm getting my footing back. They better watch out. Hmm.
I wonder if my left ear is permanently.
Hmm.
Wondering if the left ear on my headphones is permanently broken.
Hmm. Dag, someone died right before my eyes.
How could you just stand there?
I was off killing other things and they were in their menu, I think. Ooh.
I'm just putting everything in the trash because I have new space.
Yeah, at this point, it's just kind of like we'll resolve some things after stream.
Yeah. Actually, inventory might be a weekend project. I don't know.
Yeah, like
Long venture to get that situated.
yeah.
I'm not ready yet. I'm afraid.
Ooh, what is shooting me? Y'all stop, please.
I'm afraid.
Ooh, I got shot right through the heart by this little thing. Hmm. Uh-oh. Oh, what? What the fuck?
I'm not ready.
This is not where I want to be. Why would you spawn me here? Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm afraid.
I'm over here rumbling too.
Oh my gosh. It's like, why would you put me here? Oh no. Oh no. This is kind of brutal. All right.
So I realize now the problem with me playing this character.
What's the problem?
This is my entitlement character. Because I've put so much time and effort into this character, I feel entitled to being strong. And so when I'm like having trouble with like Helltide Harbinger, I'm like, yo, this ain't cool.
Mm-hmm.
And that level of entitlement wouldn't be present on a new character.
Yes. Also, gonna have to respect. Like, I'm gonna have to respect this character, which I'm not looking forward to, but you know, it's gonna have to be done if I want to actually like do damage and be comparable and not die. Can't
That's the
forget to
other
not
the
die.
other the other side of it too is just finding stronger stuff. Like since they've raised the power ceiling, of course they're gonna raise the strength of the enemies.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I mean, if you said the highest is 950 right now, like
925, but that's like before you raise it up. So I don't know
Yeah,
how
like
high it goes. Yeah.
my bow right now is 789 plus 25. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like behind by a lot. So that alone will or could potentially raise my power up to feeling similar to how it felt when I was at the apex on this character.
Mm-hmm. And we'd have to find that stuff. So
Yeah, and the other side of it is like we were saying before stream, like finding it's half the battle, but we don't know what the hot stats are right now. Like what roles are we looking for if crit and vulnerable is not where it used to be?
yep.
Do we still look for crit vulnerable anyway? Because well, at least like for rogue, like is that just how you're supposed to build a rogue? So you
Yeah,
look for those things anyway?
I wouldn't look for crit on mine. I've already resolved based on what I'm uh based on what I've researched that I just mainly need I need vulnerable. I need hold on. Let me go back to my other build. I wrote it a bunch of notes on this new build because I have so much more insight. All right, where my notes? There it is. So the focus of this new build for season 2 is going to be fortify, bleed, vulnerable, and berserk. So I need the willpower, intelligence, and strength. Um, fortify scales off of maximum health, so I'm gonna have to use red gems.
Uh-huh.
In armor and weapon. In armor, that'll do the health, and in what is it? In the sorry, ugh, a little hard to think. In the weapon, ruby fragments are for. I don't have any on me, so I can't see. Hold on. I can check it a different way. Where's my? Oh, I guess I wouldn't do overpowering the weapon because it doesn't do anything for me. So in the armor, I would do ruby, but I guess in my weapons, I would do. Hmm. Life on kill. Probably life on kill.
Hmm.
Yeah. Let's see. So red gems and armor, skulls and weapon. I need to adjust that. But yeah, like overpower pretty much it does damage. Like you gain more damage based on how much over your base life you have in fortify, and fortify scales based on your max health. It's pretty much a damage mitigation thing. But if you're bleeding, like if your main damage is bleed, you don't get any benefit of overpower because bleeds can't overpower.
But you're I've always found that thought interesting because not everything you do is gonna be bleed. I feel like you bleed and then you chunk and then you bleed and then you chunk and then you bleed.
Well,
Because like you already got full stacks bleed on an enemy. Why would you keep hitting them with bleed? Like why not just like wallop them with something else or auto attack them or something while they're bleeding? So you have like the chunky damage and the dot damage working together.
right. So what I need to do is go back to my beta build because I had Death Blow also equipped. And Death Blow kills things in one shot if they're low enough. So the bleed's gonna get them low, and then you can Death Blow. The reason you don't want to take overpower is because you only have a 3% chance as a barbarian to overpower. As a druid, you can actually make it so, like a druid pulverized build, overpower is actually pretty OP. That's why you were seeing druids just killing everything before. But for a barb, there isn't really a way without weapon swapping constantly to get an overpower reliably. For most barbs, they're just gonna stay on 3%. Now, when you do hit the overpower, it'll do a lot, like a good amount of damage, but you're not gonna get it very often. So that's why if I take Death Blow, then it'll be as if I have like pretty much a hammer and I'll be killing things. And then along with that, Vulnerable and Bleed actually work very well. Pretty much when you take Vulnerable, then well, first and foremost, I mean, Vulnerable deals damage to an enemy. It always now deals 20% increased damage. Vulnerable does work with Bleed, it's just that it will not make your bleeds crit. So you wouldn't build crit either for a Bleed build. What you mainly need is you need things that are gonna help mitigate, make it so that you need things that are gonna help with mitigation for against things that are bleeding. You also need there are little things that like there are what are they? There are things you can equip that's like if this enemy's bleeding then this happens, like you hit harder overall or something like that. So you just have to get a little more creative with it. But definitely Death Blow, especially they changed it a little bit, but Death Blow with Bleed actually go pretty well together, and Vulnerable and Bleed also go well together. So if I do this right, then it's actually going to be pretty good, but I have to theorize a little more. Also, there is a popular Paragon glyph called Hemorrhage. And what Hemorrhage does is that your bleeding damage is increased by 15% of the total amount of your damage to vulnerable enemies bonus. So based on that alone, you definitely want to raise your damage to vulnerable enemies damage bucket. And then there's some other things like there's a you okay?
You know, tough spot. I found a chest that cost 300 to open.
All right, I ain't gonna get that, but I'm coming to you. We're better together in this. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I can find you. You're right there. But yeah, also, like, ooh. There is, there are other Paragon glyphs and stuff. Oh, that's not a good place. It's me. Like, I've been thinking about this for a good majority of the day, so.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, see, like, you already know what direction you're going. I actually have no idea.
Yeah, it's hard. I also had to look at, like, the patch notes and stuff, the most recent ones, to see, like, what they changed.
All I remember is them saying that Rogue didn't need many changes, so they left them predominantly the same.
Yes, Rogue is predominantly the same. Y'all have some new little things, like Paragon things and uniques, but other than that, it's pretty much the same. The only thing you gotta keep in mind is the way that they change crit, which the best place to get the explanation of it is going to be from the patch notes. Oh boy.
I'm not ready yet.
We have a problem.
You're backed up too.
Yep. Fighting for my life.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh, couldn't fight hard enough. Yeah, there is no way, with the way that I am right now, I'm gonna be able to get 300 for anything. But that's okay, because this makes me more excited to start from a fresh character.
Is that because you're gonna want to compare the new character to your existing one?
Exactly, yes. Like, I feel like I have a better handle on what I want to do and how I want to build. And I'm kind of excited to use the Fields of Crimson unique.
We should get moving.
All right, I'm at 183 now, so I'm a little over halfway there. Still kind of unsure if I'll be able to make it, but I'm thinking that if we stay in the relative area, then... Oh, here's the mysterious chest right here for 250. So what's the difference between this one and the 300 chest?
I guess the other one's better. That's all I don't know. But I'm gonna help you as much as I can, because I know I'm just not gonna be able to get it. But
Damn,
I'm
I had
okay
the
with
other
that.
one. I had the other one marked, but it went away. I think it was like over here somewhere.
All right, so this is the mystery. I got the mystery one marked. And I'll just act like bodyguard for you.
Yeah, I just want to relocate it so that way in the clutch I know where to look.
Mm-hmm.
It was guarded by like some super strong enemy.
Okay.
I had to put him down.
Good job. Yeah, I have like negative resistance. Oh, also, general chat is trade chat if you want to see what people are generally saying.
Yeah, it says tortured gift of living steel.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. No clue.
Just gotta keep finding enemies. Sworn enemies. Then I can find out what's in that chest.
I'm a fool.
Oh boy. Do you feel the effects of the increased density?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I could only imagine what it's like in certain areas.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm at 224.
Yep, let's get you there.
I'll take you there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the enemy respawned.
Oh,
I believe the event has respawned as well.
okay.
I don't know how I freed this enemy the first time. Oh, never mind.
Oh, he's free now. He uses electrified obelisk. Shit.
Oh, this is bad.
Oh, we're good. We're good. We're good. He's dead.
I was dying to the AoE stuff that's going on. You know how me and electricity don't get along. That ain't changed.
Yeah, well, you better pick a thingy that you want to be resistant to. The middle thing is up again, by the way.
I will almost certainly pick electricity.
That's fair.
If I only have to pick, if I only get to pick
Not
one,
ready yet.
it'll probably be electricity.
I would say start with one and then go from there. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got
That
you.
hazard, a lot of damage.
Move.
Whatever's causing the hazards in the sky.
I'm not ready.
Oh fuck.
I am your bodyguard. Go.
I'm afraid.
Silent chest.
Oh, you use a key for that chest.
It's
Yeah.
locked.
The enemies just spawn in.
Yeah, it's something.
I'm not ready.
I do not know what hit me, but
Took a lot of damage out of nowhere.
yeah. I'm like, All right, the middle thing is up. Come on. Move.
276.
All right. Yep.
Scorpion. What's your cinders at?
Don't worry about it. I've been dying, so it's 181. Oh, I think this Gato person is roaming with us.
You almost have enough for the mysteries chest.
Yeah, sure.
The hell killed me after we killed everything? Or what hit me after we killed it? I need 21 more.
I'm not ready.
I didn't know you was fighting.
It's all good. I just went up top, you know.
$291.
Okay, if we roam down, there's plenty of stuff down here. There's an event this way.
I'm at 295 if you want to do an event.
Okay, go, leave. Leave.
I think someone cleared the event. So you might be able to get a chest real quick.
I gotta help that guy.
I'm not ready.
Someone died here?
Yes. Friend Gato.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at exactly 300 now.
Alright, you wanna go?
Yeah. I can remember where the damn thing is. It keeps getting unmarked.
Hello.
I think it was like around here somewhere.
Impressive.
I appreciate that.
Get a room, you two.
What? You're leading the way.
The enemy's back again.
Is this the one we gotta kill to get the stuff?
Yep.
I'm not ready.
They just spawn like a little homie, like a succubus or some sort.
Oh, well, ain't nothing spawning now. Hurry up and get that chest.
Alright. I'm opening it now. It was a lot of experience and a whole lot of nothing. Send you a picture.
Lovely. Alright. Go back to that other chest then.
She's like, oh, that didn't sound like anything I want to wait for.
Yeah, I'm not waiting for that.
Here's the picture. It was a lot of experience though. Fiend roses, a whole lot of fiend roses. Some elixirs, living steel, not sure what living steel is. I gotta make room for it.
There might be, I wonder if it gave you anything to for boss summoning. I think that's only a Gathering Legion stuff.
Maybe. I mean, it was in a very expensive chest, so it had to give me something good. But I just may not know something good when I see it.
I'm afraid.
Something is in the Saturdays.
I don't have the coin.
Oh no. I
I
don't
haven't.
have enough. I need like
Oh, you need
15 more maybe.
killing some enemies over where I'm at.
I'm near the chest. Something's gonna spawn near us.
I'll go your way.
This guy Gato is here. Acting like a bodyguard, I guess.
Y'all just standing around here.
Where's the thing?
You know this game be acting up.
No, no.
Act like you know. I look like it just spawned just now.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
All right, you picked it off more than you could chew on. Cavalry hit the ride.
Nope, I got a big mouth.
You got enough now?
Almost. Five more. I need 5 more. Maybe I can climb up and get it.
I'm not ready yet.
We all have
I'm afraid.
All right, I got enough. I have to hurry. Must leave. Give me the stuff. I will take this. This will do.
Let me see if I can crack this protection chest before time runs out.
I will
need,
follow
like-
you.
I need like 8. Maybe I'll get them on the way. Maybe I won't.
I'm not ready yet.
Assuming it's a 75 chest. No, it's 3. Like, there's any enemies around here.
I'm afraid.
Oh, nope. I died. Quest.
Nope. Ripperoonie.
Damn. The cinders I needed are sitting on the floor next to me.
Ah, tough.
I'm not ready.
I guess I'll push you back a little bit. I'll be back.
I appreciate that. Till our roads cross again. Well done.
Nah.
Thank you.
Cool. Cool beach. I need to like peruse what I got. That's a no. Yeah, like I'm getting better item level stuff just overall. Crazy. Your rupture does not remove the bleed damage from enemies. Why would you not want it to remove the bleed, I wonder?
So they can continue ticking, but you still get a big chunk. And then you can rupture them again on cooldown, with them being still at max stacks without having to stack it all the way up. That would enable you to add another ability. So let's say you have your bleed stacker, you have rupture, and then you have something for while rupture is on cooldown. That way you can continue to DPS while they're still ticking, and then you do another big chunk.
Interesting. I think I'll keep this then. I will keep this.
Yeah, that sounds interesting to me because it would change the way I would assess my skills.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I'm getting so much stuff that it's like, holy crap, I don't know if this is good or if this is not good.
I would wonder too if there's something that will reduce the cooldown of rupture as it hits, like, you know, reduce the cooldown of your skills per crit or something. You know what I'm saying? And like you would like stack bleed and then rupture, and then for example spin does a lot of hits, so you would get a lot of crits. It would reduce the cooldown of your rupture, and then you'd rupture again, and so on and so forth.
I do have a just at a glance a cooldown reduction. Like I thought to do a cooldown reduction build, but I think for that to work appropriately, I would need to either use two-handed hammer, like bludgeoning more, or I would need to whirlwind. I can't remember. But either way, it's really interesting. All this is interesting. Let me run to the restroom as well. I will be right back.
Yeah, check this out. Oh, when you get back. Oh.
All right, I'm back. We back, y'all.
Welcome.
Okay, so probably be up for a little bit longer because I just realized how tasty food is. But yeah, I'm getting a lot of upgrades now. Remember before it was really hard for us to find upgrades?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's why like I'm evaluating these items. I'm like, you're at 800, I'm good. Like I'm gonna find something better than this. I'm not gonna build around this
Mm-hmm.
unless the rolls are like absolutely ridiculous. So yeah.
Yeah, I really have to just go in, organize stuff. But even before I do that, I need to go over some more things with this build. I think once the build is good, then I can have a direction on what to get rid of for the old character and kind of rebuild around. And then for the new character, like start off fresh. It's gonna be fun. The only
So you're trying to like kind of etch out your build
Mhm.
and then rebuild that same build on a new character.
Yes. It's not gonna be the exact same though. Like I might not even have an ultimate on this build, honestly.
Don't forget about your oboes, by the way.
Yeah, like I gotta grab things at the tree, which you probably need to do the tree, like this go round.
I forgot. Can oboes give you uniques?
It is done.
Can obols give you uniques? Can obols give you uniques? No.
Okay.
Obols cannot give you uniques.
Unique? Yeah.
My burden is too
Mhm.
great.
Malignant heart? What 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 am I supposed to do with a malignant heart?
You just found a malignant heart just now?
Yeah. Huh?
So they are still in the
I
game.
don't think they're supposed to be.
Uh,
what did we
Eat your heart out, girlfriend.
yeah, sure. I'm just not even I don't know. I don't know what to think about this.
Yo, this 856 item power bow is plus 347.
Yeah, dude. I haven't
I
I have
man,
stuff
it's
that's
like
like plus 300 something as well.
I'm like, should I have been picking up more stuff? Like when we were doing that dungeon. Do you want to see if we can push like a nightmare dungeon, like a level 40 or something?
We could try it.
You think we're gonna die,
I
don't you?
think we're going to die a horrible death.
I know not the experience of dying a horrible death. All I know is triumph.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna do ancient laminate.
All right, I'm at this tree, so let me friggin' stash my stuff and we'll be good to go. Oh boy, let's see here. This, yeah, like I don't know what to. Oh crap! Hold on, 1 second, please.
Oh, I didn't know it worked like that. I thought I could just go in and start.
Lose this one. What? Primal Sabatons of Slaughter. You gain 20% movement speed. Lose this bonus for 2.5 seconds after taking damage. This
You
set.
better be good at not taking damage. You better be dancing.
Hey, this settles my friggin' ability to. I could put this on something useful or useless. This can go right on my boots right now.
You gonna start throwing stuff? You got throwing axes? You got daggers? What you got?
Nah, it's just it's this.
How you gonna avoid damage?
I don't know. When I'm not getting hit, then I'm gonna be smoothing.
You think you gonna be smoothing? We answered though like we the deliverer.
I'm gonna be smoothing.
You don't gotta redo a build. You could just put them on your feet right now and see if you zooming. You're gonna be moving.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
You be looking like you got them wheels on your shoes.
These I can probably mark as junk. Actually, no. These probably okay. Why does this have a... I think it's because it's from... Yeah, I don't know. Alright, hold on. Craven Runic Cleats. You gain 22% increased movement speed when moving away from slowed or chilled enemies. That's actually interesting.
Well, if you're running with me, I leave behind a trail that chills enemies with my penitent greaves.
I'll put them in the tuck.
But I don't know if we're almost never retreating
Right.
to such an extent.
Always forward, never back.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I feel you on that. I feel you. I smell what you're cooking. All right, that's ground stomp. Is that a ground stomp? That's whatever. Yeah, I'll hold on to those and see if they actually do anything. This is crit chance, damage to slow, damage, this is useless. This is a sword, and this is iron blood, which is fine. And this was the demon blade that I'm gonna check out. Okay, all right. I just need to sell these, and we're good to go.
Have many fine pieces. Bless
Sell.
and thank you.
Okay. Let me put these on, and we'll see if I'm zooming. I don't feel like I'm zooming. All right, I'm ready.
All right.
Like, I don't feel the zoomies, but I guess I do have the zoomies.
I told you that John was gonna be marginal. You got the wheels on your shoes, but you don't got no jets. Maybe it has to like proc up or something. I don't see like an icon on your screen or anything.
I don't see one either. Maybe my...
Maybe you just have it. Maybe check your move speed with and without the boots on.
Actually, you know what? I had 10% movement speed on my... So I should have 20% movement speed.
So you're at plus 9% move speed, unless it scales in that weird Diablo type way.
Oh boy. In a quick mass kind of way. Alright, I'm gonna teleport right in. So with this newest change, also when you teleport to the dungeon, you teleport inside the dungeon. No more waiting. So that's cool.
On my screen, your character is behind mine.
Oh, so you protect me?
Yeah.
But I protect
Got the swords out and stuff. It looks really cool. She's like, I got you.
Alright, and let me switch boots just to see. Yeah, there is a bit of... The other ones are faster. Unless I dash, then I'm like zooming.
I'm not ready.
Don't forget to use a pot. These are demon hordes, so they're pot demons. If you can... Oh, never mind. Screw it. We don't got time for this. Alright, we need to find the pedestal thing.
Aha, one of these type of puzzles.
Yeah.
I'm not ready. I'm afraid.
Whoa! Thanks.
Why am I? Sorry. So far I've seen a staff land and a mace. That is not what I use. Am I like berserk? I have on extra fire resistance from a pot, so
Oh,
my survivability is artificial.
okay.
But I can feel the fire resistance working though, for sure.
Oh, I died.
That is
haven't-
definitely a good thing. Oh, you down.
Yeah, I said I died. Death. Death became.
Did you tell me you died?
Yes.
Turn the game down.
I definitely said I died.
Game down, you up. Okay, let's go.
I'm not ready.
Turn go. Take on. Take me along.
Oh, I'm 93.
Moving up.
Yep.
Moving up, living up. You down again?
I'm not
No.
ready.
I'm trying to find you so I can help you.
I am a needle in a haystack, so small compared to these enemies. I'm like a running back,
Ah, okay.
because I can run it back.
Where was I supposed to? Where's my bill? The paragon.
Why do you have like a gold icon on you?
Because I'm carrying the one of the things we need.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna attempt to go ahead.
Okay.
Give it up, give it up.
I really do enjoy this game. I'm gonna enjoy it even more once I'm stronger.
That's what I was saying, man. When we were like not playing, I was like, yo, Diablo is the game, man. Just wasn't in a playable state.
It was playable. It's just it didn't feel good. This feels a bit better.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because I've been away, so I forgot how strong I actually was, or if I just missed the game that much. Maybe a
Yeah.
combination of the two.
Might have been, yeah. Either way, I'll
Yo,
take
you
it.
want to talk to zoomies? Look at me, I'm gone.
Yeah, I'm trying to be like you, fam.
Movement speed is increased by 25%, it says. I'm not sure why, but I ain't complaining.
Oh, I died.
Holy smokes.
They exploded on me, so that's why. I am so sorry. That was just me not paying attention, to be honest. Oh, I got the thingy. Oh, you got the thingy.
Oh, that's the one you were carrying?
Yes.
I will carry this burden. So,
Okay. No, 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 no. Away with you. We did not save her.
nothing could be done.
It still hurts all the same.
Then
Behind.
for victory.
I'm not ready.
All right, we're at maximum capacity. I guess we got to go back to the statue.
Yeah, the thingy. The thingamabob.
I'm not ready.
Watch your back.
I'm not ready.
Okay, do you feel like Rogue should do the most damage, or do you feel like any class should be able to build glass cannon if they so choose?
I feel like any class should be able to if they choose. There should be like enough options. But
Within... Go ahead.
maybe lending credibility to what they said before. Certain classes should be better at things than others, so maybe Rogue should be the definitive glass cannon.
What would you say to someone that's like, well, Rogue doesn't have to be the the biggest damage dealer so much as being the most mobile class, and that's their thing, just being more mobile, not doing more damage.
I like that. There's a big thing on the ground.
I'm not ready.
What's causing the electricity?
This-
Aha, knocking
got
the
it.
oversteer. I could not find that enemy until the last second.
Yeah, I was running it over so I could hit both it and the shaman at the same time. Sorry about that.
This is a level 41 nightmare dungeon, by the way.
Okay. First try. Okay,
I'm
thanks.
not ready.
I am vulnerable right now. Oh, that's shadow damage. Okay.
We will go back to the place you've come from.
I'm not ready.
Okay.
Oof,
Not ready.
that's the kind of carnage I like to see.
I think many are agreed.
I'm afraid.
Shoot.
That last group gave us some comp.
Yeah, it was nice. I will take it. Man, I was feeling all good. I'm like, woo, those numbers. And then I realized I accidentally clicked the damn shrine. Bloody hell.
Someday, girl.
Yep. Someday.
I'm not ready.
Big group ahead.
Is that something you're gonna be seeking now? Like the big damage? Oh shit, that's not a good spot for me.
I'm coming on.
I see these rape things are still jerks.
Yeah.
Someone over there has a bubble.
Yep, I know. Stunned.
Chain CC is on the way. Covens, Kyle. Kyle left the coven.
I'm sorry, what were you saying?
I don't remember, but they all
Okay.
died.
Cool.
Oh, is big damage build something you're gonna be seeking?
I don't know if you can really achieve that with bleed, but maybe with death blow you can. But death blow just definitively kills anyway if they get below a certain health, so I don't know. If I were
I used to
doing like a
build-
hammer build, then maybe.
Maybe like a halt.
Maybe.
You're gonna have multiple characters after all, right? No point in them all being bleed.
Well, that's why I have my seasonal character.
Yeah.
I'm not ready.
Oh, big enemies over here.
Uh-huh. Yep, I see them.
I'm not ready.
Yeah, if you were wondering if they hurt, yes. Indubitably.
They got her using the cool words, y'all.
I'm not ready.
Danger, danger.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not ready.
Okay. Yeah, don't say.
I'm not ready.
I mean, I aggroed another. Ooh.
You're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Ma'am, we are kind of
I'm not ready.
Oh, he just kind of went explodey face.
Pretty little young thing. Say, get out of me.
Okay. Lovely. Hooray. All right, let's see. Which one was I trying to raise? I don't even remember. Was it Blood Feeder? Cleaver. X. It was Might. It was Might. There we go. Okay, cool. Good job. Money.
You got the money. We did level 41.
Yes.
Heaven's Keep Nightmare Sigil Ancestral. Let me go do my thing real quick.
Okay. Trash.
What they were waiting for the first time.
Damn, it's just. That ring is actually pretty good. This one's not. Let's try.
And items.
Yeah, just taking a look real quick. Fortified generation. Yes. Damage to injured. 20. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Maybe. Mm. 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 Armor. Ranks of death blow. Dual wield, 40 strength. Reduction, rally. That's actually not bad. Maybe I can flip it. Hmm. Okay. I think I got everything. All right. All right. So let me sell these. All right, y'all. I think actually I'm probably gonna take it down
My eyes can only watch
because
so much.
I kind of need to sit on the couch and give my eyes a little break. I've been staring at a computer screen all day. And I've had this headache. But I will be live tomorrow. There will be more Diablo tomorrow. Like I said, I didn't want to not go live today. See how not only how the AK net is doing, but also, you know, to share in the season 2 hype with you all. But we'll continue tomorrow. Let me take it to the bedroom. Zing. Alrighty, so yeah, I really appreciate y'all. Thank you very much for kicking it with me and BTV. We really do appreciate it. Also, give him a follow too, because he's been playing Lords of the Fallen. He'll stream it when he streams it, but you know, he's been enjoying it. He's more of a Soulsborne genre type of guy himself, along with fighting games. So, although he can play just about anything, but neither here nor there. Just go follow him. It's good times over there. But for now, I'm gonna chill. I appreciate y'all. And let me do this. Thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate it. BTB, any parting words?
Nah, just good to hang out and looking forward to new memories and good times playing some Diablo and other games.
Sounds good. All right. Well, take care, y'all. Thank you once again for coming. Appreciate you. Bye.